Curly World, and welcome back to my channel. This finished look is what we're going to do in this video today. We're going to do a little root color touch up with Creme of Nature's Vivid Red and Olaplex No. 3 Bond Multiplier. And these are the clips I'm going to use to trim my hair. And these are the products I'm going to use to get a little slip. So let's get started. So I'm using Creme of Nature in Vivid Red with Kayla Madonna on the cover. It comes with the #1 developer, the color, a packet of conditioner, and then inside has directions and also gloves, which is pretty important since it's red that I'm about to do. So I'm going to start in the area where my hair kind of naturally parts. First, you take off the cap. You have to snip the little tip there. And take off this cap. It's super easy to do this, guys. Super easy. These are the two bottles. You combine them. You return the cap. With your gloved finger, you're gonna cover the tip and shake it away from you. You never want to shake it towards you because you never know if you're not covering it properly, it could splash on you. To do a little trim and styling my hair. I just dyed it. As with doing anything, your hair should be soaking wet, and I'm just out of the shower, but just a little time it had in my the towel dries it significantly. It's stained red because of my hair, but I use the Turby Twist. I really like it because it's big. You like my shirt? Curly Girls Rock. You can get one too in the link of in my bio. Then you can get your own shirt too. Oh, okay. So I got this. You could get it for $5, $10. They have one at the Dollar Tree. It's not as big. I'll show it to you really quick. You'll see the difference. All right. So this is $1. This was $10, but it came with a nice shower cap too. So I use that because it's microfiber. It won't pull your hair. It won't make your hair more frizzy. Regular terry cloth towels make your hair more frizzy, especially because we tend to want to soak all the moisture out, and that disrupts the cuticle of the hair shaft, so you get more frizz. So I'm going to wet my hair more. So I'm using my Curly Girl Vibes Flairosol bottle, just Grow with the Fro. And I'm going to, especially in this area and in the ends, I'm going to make sure my hair is thoroughly saturated. If you guys don't have one of these, it's pretty awesome, the Flairosol bottle. And you can get it from Curly Girl Vibes. So you can just kind of press it once and you get a nice steady flow of water. So I'm going to put a little bit of Quench, and right now I'm not looking to use it as my leave-in right now. I'm just needing a little bit of slip for the trim. I don't want a lot, so that's how much I'm using. Alright. I'm just using a little to get some slip in my hair, and if you're confused, you won't be in a minute. I'll explain to you what I'm doing. I am a believer in the Diva cut. however you want to put it, you know, however everybody wants to call it. It's the cut on dry hair, and I'm a believer in it for shaping your curls, for creating volume and layers. But Diva cuts can be $100 plus, and I don't have $100 to spend on a haircut every 2 months, and every 2 months my bangs seem to just be covering my eyes. So I do my own little trims, and I usually will do it just straight on dry hair. I'll just literally cut across, because then I know exactly how it's gonna look. But what I noticed happened in my last Diva cut is my hairstylist, the lady who did it for me, she and I both, there was an angle to my bang, and we both kind of liked the way it looked. So we left it, and so it's an uneven bang. But now that's driving me crazy. So I want to straighten it out, and I want it to be precise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Crea Clip. This will create a much more even layer in my hair without it being slanted. I am not an advocate of you cutting your own hair, because if you mess it up, please don't yell at me. I have taken many chances with my hair. Clearly, that's why I lost my curl. Now I have it back. But and a lot of the chances I've taken, I've been okay with. But if you don't really understand the concept of this, I don't recommend it. If you want to know more about it, go to YouTube and type in Crea Clip, which is C-R-E-A Clip. Crea Clip, and you'll watch videos on how to create layers in your hair or to create bangs. When I purchased it, it came like this. It has a level in the middle. This is just for bangs, this is for creating layers or just doing trims. So I'm going to show you what I want to create today, and hopefully it works. So I want to create today, because right now my hair is shaped like this in the front. Okay, so what I want to do is create a frame around my face, angled layers around my face. So I want it to be, I'm going to use this curved end to create the frame, and I'm going to clip. Now you can see how uneven my hair is, right? Look how long this is and how short this is. So first, I'm going to clip, and I'm going to bring it all the way to the end to where it looks like I can at least start to even it out. No, I don't have professional scissors. No, I'm not a professional. I'm crazy. And I'm just gonna get in here and cut this off. This is a lot of hair, and I don't understand why this part is so long. You know, I want my length to grow so bad, and it doesn't grow as fast as the top grows. Now see, when you come down, you see how it created like a nice frame. It looks really uneven, it looks really off. Keep going until it looks like it should be right, because I don't want to mess up my hair. Because then it starts to dry, and some areas will pull up. See, now that's pretty even. Now let's just do this one more time. Let's see if I'm brave enough. Sometimes I go through these motions and then don't actually do it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that much. So if you want length, you can tell that the back here, my hair is not long enough to come this forward, so your length is not being cut at all. If you cut it this way, you'll have more of a kind of a, instead of those jagged edges of cuts. So now I think what I'm going to do is comb this down. So that's why I needed the leave-in, so that I could get really good slip with that. Okay, so I want to get a little trim out of the back. You can see how long my hair actually is, and that I didn't really touch the length. Now, I'm going to do a little bang trim. Now, I did, before I started, I measured where I wanted my bang to be. So you know you have shrinkage, so I wanted my bang to be here. So I held the part where I wanted and I pulled it, and it was about here. So I'm not brave enough to cut that high right now because my hair is wet, and again, you can't always judge where it's gonna fall. You just can't. So I'm going to use the bang one. And by the way, this is a level so that you know you're cutting it even. So I'm just going to cut about that much off. So you would want to make sure your that little space is level. And I'm terrified. See all this? That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm scared, y'all. But I'm gonna do it. And they say cut in this way if you want a more jagged, not so even. I know that was a lot. I'm done now. Alright, so I'm gonna wet it again because I'm sure it's dried some. So now I'm using about that much. I'm sorry, this is really runny, so. And now I'm just gonna run it through. See, I can feel that my hair is a little drier from the dye. So I'm going to use quite a bit of leave-in. And what I love about the Quench is that it really does quench. Like, it really makes my curls tighter because they're nice and quenched. When your curls are thirsty, the Quench does give them that drink that they need. Alright. I am going to add just a little bit of the Elaine leave-in because it has, I think it has a little bit more oils. Just a little bit. Alright, so now if you want definition and volume, you gotta use the Denman brush upside down. Okay. If you comb it straight down, it's gonna be stuck on your head. And don't pass over the same area too many times. Make sure you're pulling it away. Pull it up. Then I'm going under, turn it, pull it away. And then back here, we're gonna create these curls by doing it this way. Create volume, I mean. Pull it away from your scalp. Alright. We're gonna leave that like that. Now, I'm going to add Curl La La from Aunt Jackie's Defining Curl Custard. Curl Defining Custard. I'm just going to use the praying hands method now because we already defined our curls, so you don't want to disrupt that. So by doing the praying hands method like this, you're creating clumps. You're coating clumps. And this stuff is super moisturizing too. So I'm just going to put a little bit more. I'm overdoing it a little bit on the stylers today, again, because I just dyed it. And I think it also helps my wash and go to last a little longer. It does not have a lot of hold though. It's soft hold. So I'm going to go in with my Giovanni LA Natural Styling Gel, and I'm going to do the same thing with this. Now we have hold. Now we have moisture. Again, I'm doing the praying hands. Well, what's going on here is I need to get it right here. For those who always ask me about crown frizz, halo frizz, try to get that styling product here. Not on your scalp, but on your hair. Alright, I'm going to use my microfiber towel and scrunch out the excess moisture. Try and make sure you're getting your curls in there neatly. Make sure you're not smashing them, but kind of curling them in and then squeeze. Get all this moisture out. It's about to get noisy up in here. I'm going to use my Curly Co diffuser, and I'm going to do this completely flipped over, okay? So give me a minute. As you can see, I'm going to try and flip over as much as possible and cup the hair and bring it up to the root. Once I finished diffusing, I scrunched out the crunch using Righteous Roots oils, and then I picked and fluffed to get some volume. Then I smoothed the oil over my entire head, and here's the finished look. So what do you think? Can I trim my own hair? Will you?